you consume, or like, random movies or shows, think of it as junk food. I'm not saying movies are junk food. Just, visualize them as junk food. And then we have like educational or inspiring YouTube channels about, designing or life, or let's say Gary V's content, right?
Yes.
So you have something that is junk food, and you have content like Gary V, which I would say, let's say a healthy diet, and you choose to consume junk food. You choose to watch all those movies and everything. By the end of
You're
the
gonna
day,
get fat.
by the end of the day, even though you consume like 34 movies, it wouldn't help you because it's not healthy, right?
Yes.
So
You're
Man, I
you're
don't know
getting
if I
fat,
agree
not
with
fit.
this.
what?
You're getting
I
fat,
don't know if
not
I
fit.
agree completely with this. Just because of a single reason.
Mm.
When you are consuming some kind of movies, even if it's just entertainment, you are able to catch some. If you watch the movie with at least it's what I do. I always
The creative look.
Yeah,
No, it's
I have
relative.
a
It's relative.
designer look. Yeah,
Yeah,
because,
it's
for
relative.
example, everyone.
One movie can be, I can, for example, Gary V. Kamal watched Gary V, and he, like, every word that Gary V say will be nutritious for him. Let's say I don't know Gary V and I don't like him. If I watch him, I'm gonna get bored. So it's relative. The premise is,
Yes,
you
yes.
need to be mindful of what you consume, because in this era, information is everywhere. You see gurus, you see mentors, I've seen people in Instagram say that they can grow your account. But if you look at their account, they're what, 1,000
They're
followers?
not growing. This, I
So
made a
how
post
can you
about.
sell see?
Yes, I made a post about this.
So how
This
can
was
you
one
sell
of my best
something?
perform. It was one of my best performing posts until the why what is stopping you?
Exactly.
How do you
But
reach 20K?
I also have a perspective on this because let's suppose that we are talking about my girlfriend. My girlfriend helps me in my work, and most of the, not most, but a big part of what I do in the field of the strategy that I use on my Instagram, it's studied by her and explained to me. So she studied and she explained it to me,
Right.
and I try to use it because she helps me in the work. We are a co-worker. We work together, and because I have too many client work sometimes and I'm not able to keep up with everything, and she always helps me. The quality is the same because I'm the filter, and everything that I'm going to deliver to the client is with my perspective and with my review. So the quality is always the same. But she knows many things. She knows more things than I do about Instagram growth, but she doesn't have a page yet. And when she starts a page, she's going to be obliged to start from zero, even though I wouldn't reach the 18K without her. So when she become, because she didn't open her page yet, but when she become 100 followers, she already is going to have the credit for the 18K that I have.
Yeah.
So this is a different. You have to know the background before judging.
Exactly. That's the reason why you need to be focused on what you consume. You need to assess, because you can easily say like, oh, he's a fake, but does it show in his content? You can easily pinpoint, right? That's where critical thinking comes in. You can easily point the style, the character. It's very easy to pinpoint if a guy is who he says he is.
Yes, definitely.
Right?
And if he's selling you a course for $997,
exactly,
including information that you can Google right now, he's probably a fake.
Right. And there's a lot.
There's a thing that happens to me a lot, that people send me DMs that I will have to spend my time to think and to process and to answer, that this same person would take 5 seconds to find the same result or even better result in Google. Why the fuck did they send me a DM in the first place? Just Google it.
And the worst thing is they charge you $997 for it. Some people charge you $997 for the course. And people buy it. People buy it. That's the problem. They buy it. Because they see them.
Ask who you are talking about, but I don't want to get you into trouble.
I'm talking about, let me tell you, Ty Lopez, Dan Locke, Eric Worre, I don't know. These are just the name. There's a kid who's always the ad. What's his name? Connor something. He's selling.
Yeah. No,
he's a little kid. He's selling. He's selling a course for $997. It's called the YTA method.
Yeah. Bro.
Let me tell you what the YTA method is. The YTA method is you create a YouTube video, you put someone who's a voiceover and answer Reddit questions, and you post it, and you start making millions. This is his method. This is what he's teaching in his course. But some do you know CoffeeZilla?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
He's someone who kind of exposes fake gurus.
Yes.
I
know him.
He made an interview with him, and it's not working for him. It's not working anymore. But he keeps selling the course. Like the method is not working anymore, but he's keeping on selling the course. So this is also.
Someone in the past also said, the human being is the only being in the world that steps twice in the same rock.
Lakes and rocks.
True. No, guys, the biggest challenge before the post-industrialist. I'm gonna go nerdy in this part. Before in the post-industrialist era, there is a big scarcity of information. Like there's no internet, obviously. Books are in libraries. I don't know if you guys remember libraries. Like, this big rooms.
What is it?
Come on, man. Big rooms with books. And obviously, if you're not in a rich city or in a abundant town, you don't have access to those kinds of information. You don't have access to those kinds of, rich places with books. Now, in this era, in our generation now, in this digital age, information is everywhere, right? The problem is how to assess if it's authentic, because people don't think anymore. Why I came up with that?
That's a problem.
Yeah, why I came up with that conclusion? A while ago, my wife, she's a chef. She's a genuine chef. She stumbled upon a YouTube page, and a guy says, claiming that he's a chef and teaching how to cook. The funny part is that guy isn't even a chef. That guy isn't even a cook. And I'm not criticizing him. It's his passion. It's, a culinary enthusiast. And that's not wrong. That's good, right? But if you claim that you are a chef, if you claim something that you are not,
this is where the problem is, yes.
This is where the problem is, and you will be misleading a lot of people that will consume your content. Now, this is the premise of me saying a while ago that you need to be mindful of what you consume. If you're not mindful and you consume those kind of creator, what will happen to you? What they will say, you will follow, and that's not accurate. That will lead you, that will mislead you, and that's where the problem is.
And I totally agree with your point of view on this, because I'm a designer, man. And there is no field in this world where this happens more than with designers. Right. I already said this to you, Jen, and design is very polluted right now, because everyone thinks that you are going to watch 3 videos on YouTube about how to use Photoshop, and you are a professional designer and you want to work in Pentagram. That's one of the biggest agencies of design in the world, because you watch 3 videos on how to create a new file on Photoshop. Knowing Photoshop doesn't make you a designer. Man, designers was born. They existed before computers.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. Even I don't consider myself a good designer. Like when it comes to design, when it comes to creativity, I don't consider myself as a good designer.
Dude,
as a creator.
We had a long conversation, me and Lucas. That's why my respect to this guy is so high. Remember, Lucas, when we had a talk? But same as you, Kamal, I don't consider myself as a designer. I'm an artist. And you can see in my post, I create, I took up fine arts, man. I'm no designer. I'm an artist. And I think for me, Lucas here, he is a designer. In my perspective, So,
like, I consider myself a creator. For myself, I consider myself a creator. I'm someone who even in my last post, I might become a chef in 5 years. Like, I'm someone who likes to try things. I'm someone who likes to find his passion. And I tried being a full-time designer. I tried focusing just on design, and I didn't find this what I would love to do in 10 years. I didn't enjoy it as much. I kept it as a skill. I have it as a skill, and it's helping me very much in my creative process on Instagram. But I don't use it as a title. Right now, I consider myself a content creator because this is my title right now. But I have a couple of business ideas. I always write business ideas. I want to start businesses, and like my main goal is to become a business owner, a business starter. This is what my ambition is. I don't want to become the best designer. I don't want to become the best creator. I want to become a businessman. Nice. But design is a skill that I use right now to help me push this ambition through my content. But I don't call myself a professional designer. Even when it comes to creativity, I don't think I'm that creative in my post, but I'm creative in my ideas and my strategies. This is where I'm my strong point is, and this is why I'm thinking of hiring a junior designer to help me with my clients, so that I can give.
He's looking for someone. Give him your rate.
I have a business card. Wait.
Before we go to the last part, I just have a question. And this goes to the both of you. Have you ever experienced you are either talking to someone or you watch someone either in Instagram or YouTube or in a different event that you know that they don't know what they're saying? You're not saying that they're fake. You just felt it. You just felt it.
All the time.
Okay, Lucas, go first. Go first, Lucas.
I even have a topic on this. Man, 90% of the information about color on the internet is wrong. 90%.
Oh, that's facts. Yeah. Wow, I love that. I didn't know about that.
Because
and I am a fine art graduate.
Look, if you are a fine art graduate, every time that you see some things about the color theory of color, psychology of color, people are making up shit, because unless the person who's saying this has a reason why they put a meaning to that color, it's bullshit, because they don't know what they are talking about.
I don't know if I commented on your post or someone else's post, but I did this comment. I wrote like a blog post on an Instagram post saying that color has no psychology. There's no such thing as color psychology.
Yes.
It's how you use the color.
Yes, exactly.
But there is something that I won't agree totally, but there is the psychology of color. There is such thing, but they're not how people are saying that it is, because the brain of humans, they evolve along the time and they get used to the world. This is why some colors make some specific feelings. But you see,
yes,
like,
this is what I meant.
The meaning of look, if you see red, what would be the effect of red? People would say a bunch of effects, but red is simply the color of the blood. And through the human evolution, we only have like 10,000 years of the modern society. We just have society for the past 10,000 years, but the human beings are in the same evolution for the past 350,000 years. So what we get from the colors are everything that we evolved with. So whenever we see red, the color red, the most common place to see red wasn't blood. So either it's your blood and it's a bad thing, or your family or your friend's blood and it's a bad thing, or it's your food's blood and it's a good thing. So this is why red is a color that punches for attention, because through the last 340,000 years, human only had access to red when they were seeing blood or some kind of plants or some kind of animals. So
now I get where you're going at.
That's something that many people didn't have access to, because food was very hard to get, or it's my own blood and I'm fucked up.
And this is something bad.
So this is why the red color has this effect. Unless people are saying things like this, that proves or makes sense to people why this color has this effect, it's bullshit. Like blue. Where is the most commonly place to see blue? In the sky. Whenever the sky is blue.
And what are they saying?
It's safe to go out. End of the conversation. And this is why
what are they saying?
The safest color.
What are they saying about blue?
They say like blue. It's the color that's very formal. It's the color of the sanctity.
Yes, this is what I meant. This is what I meant.
So many bullshit.
Yeah, they say blue and the red and yellow is the best used for fast food because they entice the people. They make you hungry. And this is where I say no, the colors does not make you hungry. It's because McDonald's and Burger King and KFC, they all use the same color. This is why you relate it to it. Because how they use it.
Red makes you hungry because of that sensation that I told you before. Either it's the blood of your food or it's your blood. Yeah. But do you know why blue is the safest color? Not only because when you go out and the sky is blue, it's because it's safe, but only I have a book here that's about the psychology of color, that they ran a study that asks about what is the favorite colors of the people. And blue is the safest color just because it's the color that's the favorite of most people.
Really?
This is the reason that blue is the safest color.
Because everybody loves it, yeah.
Because 45% of the population loves blue. It's the favorite color of 35% of the population. This is why it is a safe color, because you are using the color that people see as the favorite color.
Right.
Simple as that.
How about you, Kamal? Have you ever experienced like meeting someone that you felt that, hey, this guy is just, crazy? It's not.
My answer is the same as Lucas. 95% of the times. This is one of the reasons I don't fancy anyone online more than Gary Vee. Because this man, you can feel the authenticity coming from his words. Whenever I hear anybody else talk, like on YouTube, the gurus, the influencers, I just don't buy it. I don't relate to it one bit. I don't, even if it's true, I don't relate to it. I don't think they feel like they don't make me feel safe.
Right.
Like, it's one of the most important ways of communication is to make the viewer feel relatable, feel safe. And I never felt safe to consume the content of other people other than Gary Vee.
All right.
There's a guy, an Asian guy that always uses a suit. I don't know his name, but
Dan Lok.
I mentioned his name. I mentioned his name earlier.
Yeah.
Dan Lok.
He's such a every time that I see a video of him, I get chills because, man, it's just cringe.
Dude, I've watched his video and he has a talking Iron Man head, Iron Man helmet, and for me that's authentic. I don't care what both of you are saying. As long as you have this Iron Man helmet, it's authentic. Like,
I'm actually thinking of subscribing to YouTube Premium just so I can not watch any ad of his anymore.
Oh yeah, because he has a lot of ads. Yeah.
I watched the video where he talks about the theory that is the sell me this pen. But this is the basic thing about sales. Everyone knows it. It's not his opinion.
It's not his original.
Very overused, yes.
Yeah.
Overused term. Especially for the Wolf of Wall Street. They'll be like, supply and demand.
Yeah.
This is not how business works.
Yeah. It was before, but not now anymore. The battlefield is very different now, right?
Now you have to show actual benefits, actual features, actual value.
All right. So that was a full pack conversation. Man, awesome conversation, awesome learning. Now we reached the part, Kamal, that we will have a good time. People already saw the creative side of you, the business aspect of us, and now it's time for the people to see that we are human. We have, we laugh, we make fun of things, and we just relax.
I like this.
Right?
I love this.
Would you rather save a human or a dog?
Fuck me. What question is this?
We want to see a dog in danger and a human in danger. Which one would you save?
Can I kill myself?
Wait. You don't know the human and you don't know the dog.
Right.
Don't know the human, don't know the dog. Dog. I'm going to just say dog.
You're brutal barbarian, You're very barbaric. Next question, Lucas.
Next question. This one is, would you rather lose a finger of your hand or 3 fingers of your foot?
Ooh.
Or 3 what?
3 fingers on your feet.
Yeah.
On my feet, of course. I like my hands. I use my hands a lot.
Oh, okay. Man,
I always make this question to people. I always make this question to the people because I think finger toes are so useless. And
yeah, I don't know what, like I'm always wearing socks. I'm always wearing boots. Why would I need them?
Right.
We could just have an extra fold on the feet.
Yeah.
Have to use the fingers actually.
But hands here, this is a problem.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's it. Those were some silly questions that hope that brings smile to our viewers and listeners. Bro, feel free to promote your social media platform, any projects that you're working at, events, releases. Feel free to promote it.
Well, currently, honestly, I'm working on a podcast just like this one. So I don't want to become a competition for you.
No. Feel free.
Well, I'm working on a podcast just like this one, and I just want to focus more on YouTube right now. And mainly, my main focus is YouTube and Instagram right now. I don't have a specific product that I want to promote. I just want to promote kindness. Honestly, be kind to each other.
I love that. Lucas, any promotion?
Yeah, for me, I just released my new course on Skillshare on how to create your personal brand. Also, I'm releasing videos on YouTube every week, and I hope you like it. They are kind of a mix of fun entertainment, and also education on graphic design mostly. And also, I'm developing a set of templates to make the design easier for the creators.
Oh, that's great, man.
What about you, Jen?
I'll be releasing some new collaboration with a German magazine. It's gonna be a podcast also, so I'll be releasing it in my content once it's ready. The Creative Talk, you can watch it in YouTube. We have a Spotify account, and it's also being released in IGTV. All right, so guys, thank you. This is the Creative Talk with me and my buddy Lucas with my brother Kamal.
This was amazing, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Peace.
Don't forget to use Comic Sans.
If a fucking egg can do it, why can't you?
Yeah, I love the shirt, bro. I love the shirt. It would be awesome if you can send us.
It's a fucking egg. You can do it. Why you can't?
If a fucking egg can do it, why can't you?
All right, guys. Thank you. This is the Creative Talk. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.